Hello, 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 and welcome back to another English department stream with Couch Co-op and the I Create Lab. I am, as per the usual, Dr. Jared Wahey, he, him, his, hanging out with I Create folks who have had a very busy day. Lots of stuff going on. Judge of I Create Lab, David Jones, what are we celebrating?
What are we doing? It's World Creativity and Innovation Week. So this is the culmination of a week of activities.
And a great place to talk about creativity and innovation.
Absolutely.
I Create Lab. We stand. We love to see it.
Yes.
Well, we are picking back up with Death Stranding. We got a motorcycle. We got we're like hanging out at a new place. And apparently we're just going to start by using the restroom, which is what Norman Reedus is pointing at. I guess starting the stream with self-care.
I get it, huh?
What else?
Starting the stream using
Yeah. No, it's definitely a urination joke.
Pun intended.
We are ending week 14. We are thinking about next semester's summer work, finals. How are we feeling online? I'm going to look at the baby because Grace isn't here, and I care very deeply about BB. It spins in the prosthetic womb. I think that's adorable.
Interesting.
I mean, when it is not doing body horror and like jump scares, I think it is super adorable.
I don't think I've seen any movie with an artificial womb that ended well.
What are your artificial womb touchstones? Like, I'm in a sort of aliens place. Where are you?
I think Alien is probably the mother is part of the other fun of that, yes. Or the John Carpenter's Thing is again.
John Carpenter's Thing.
Not quite a fetus, but certainly out of the cavity.
I think I'm working with a grad student right now who is developing a comps exam based on body horror and like queer feminist film theory, body horror, like high Cronenberg, Carpenter's The Thing, right? Like, and some literature in order to interrogate the literary history of fungible flesh, and I'm very excited. Oh, this is, I guess, going to be a BB heavy stream. Sorry, not sorry. That Guillermo del Toro here has been investigating the backstory of this BB, of the bridge baby. So yeah, investigating the origin of this kid. All right. I do sort of want to. Oh, this is also fun. Everything that sort of transpires in that private room gets recorded. So if we're thinking about sort of issues of privacy, state power, surveillance, this game offers that as a way in as well. If you were not here last week, we made robots that maybe are gendered, but also have a sassy, swishy walk and hum to each other. I love them. I would die for these robots. Where does this gotta go? The engineer. We can backpedal for that. We can just send these bots out. It's like Amazon drones but cuter. When do we get robots in the I Create Lab?
We had a mascot that was a robot that you could take control of from anywhere in the world. and we could interact and talk and
That's really cool.
with it. And almost all of the time, it was fun.
Except for that one time when you got hacked by the Russians.
No, it was we had a couple, creepy people that would get on, and we'd have to permaban
yeah,
them. But
heard.
Really good. And it actually, the site we were using for the connectivity from the internet to us was run by a lady who was a robotics engineer. That was kind of the test bed that she had
super
done.
cool.
And that was really interesting. And she finally shut that down because she didn't need that anymore. Moved on to other endeavors, but we haven't found a substitute. But it was kind of, I miss having our little robot. Yeah, I've got some early pictures of him as our mascot with people posing with it.
I liked it. Okay. That robot struts and hums, and I'm in love.
I see why.
Thank you.
That's understandable. No, you're fine.
I'm gonna, I think, steal some materials, build a road, and then take off on orders. All right, recycling some old shoes. Trying to get everything ready.
They're very good about thinking.
Oh man, they are very good about thank you. I think what if South Texas is just some of the post-apocalyptic landscape of Death Stranding forever. How is Rockport?
You're talking for us to watch, do you hear me?
Okay. I'm just taking a quick detour to drop this off at a paver to try and like finish a road because of, again, who I am as a human.
Thank you for your contribution.
You don't seem like the matching outfit person.
Cargo to put on actual shoes.
Yeah, there are a lot of RV parks that way.
Yeah.
Actually, when I first moved down here, I stayed in an RV park in Rockport.
Vintage. Moving for jobs is a whole new different type of weird because you do not know the area, you do not know where to like go.
Hence the RV made, I didn't have to make a permanent decision.
Right. Oop, yep. It has been a minute since I've been in the driver's seat, so apologies getting my footing back. This is all not mission critical, it is just me wanting to build a full road so that when we make more deliveries, it is just easier. Sometimes service work is about committing to the now to make the future better. And I was about to go off in the completely wrong direction.
Oh, yeah, this is the other one already. This is always the last one.
All right, rebuild roads. Investing in infrastructure. Oh man, we need so many more metals. And ceramics. All right. Well, I've done my part. I won't be obsessed with this. This will not be just one streaming night of back and forth with this autopaper. But just so you know, I want it to be. So, David, you were mentioning that freshmen, first-year students, prospective students are going to be possibly touring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For a day of fun and frivolity.
Big day. That's the college experience, fun and frivolity.
With their families.
Yeah. Well, what are you planning on? How are you planning on introducing them to the fabulous services and world-building opportunities of the iCreate Lab?
We have created a limited edition sticker.
Okay, we love to see it.
Which always works out well.
Yeah.
And then we're just going to show off the chat kit here. And
Great.
let them play around a little bit, but
Fun.
nothing too serious. But yeah, it'll be fun.
I like that a lot.
Actually, Grace is the one that designed our sticker.
Ooh.
Again. She's designed several of our limited edition iCreate stickers.
Very nice. Putting that degree to work.
Yes.
Custom collectibles.
Custom collectible, yeah. Definitely limited in numbers. Not repeated, yeah.
Limited printing.
Limited printing.
Why are you... Is there something up there? Somebody has made a rope to the top of the UCA. So...
Can you climb it?
Absolutely you can.
Okay.
So if somebody's put something up there, it implies that maybe there's a memory chip? Like what is this? Who are you, Jolene59? And what have you created? I mean, there's nothing up here. Truly a waste of time, but
Maybe they just wanted the view.
honestly, sure. What a wild choice.
Like the climbing of Everest, they wanted to see if they could.
Yeah, because why not?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't understand how they got up here in the first place.
The sides look pretty vertical.
Yeah.
Maybe they got a jetpack.
I mean, it's a cool... Yep. Ugh. I mean, I'll give this a few likes. I'm not mad at this.
I'm king of the world.
I mean, you don't get this in a Kurt Russell film. Not Kurt Russell. Kevin Costner. That sort of thing. Brittany, did you know that there's a movie called The Postman from 1997 that is Kevin Costner? Oh my god, that was so bad. That is Kevin Costner making deliveries in post-apocalyptic America. Because I found out that there's a movie called The Postman about Kevin Costner making deliveries in post-apocalyptic
You never know
America.
what you'll learn in I Create.
I mean, film history, apparently. I mean, it does not look like a cinematic masterpiece. And it's not Waterworld, but I'm interested in it. I would love to see it.
I've certainly seen a lot worse.
That's fair.
Please, I'm suffering.
Okay, that's the weather station where we have to go. Let's do this. It's gonna be very heavy. Can I get both? We'll go see this.
Same.
Oh, and of course we have a
vehicles to the garage.
we have bikes.
So
Are you
feel
out?
free to use them if you want.
I'm just walking around now.
That's fair.
I was supposed to stop working at 5.
All right. Oh. Except this. Okay, great. And access to shared bikes. So the Razzies. Incredible. Let's auto-arrange this cargo, and I guess we're going to need... Okay. Too heavy to all load up on the back. We're gonna do something dumb. I probably should have just gotten the bike from here, but I am very stubborn.
I noticed that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm resilient and committed.
Self-sufficient.
Just all the worst things that one could be. Because community is important, folks. Self-sufficiency is a lie. We are in this together.
Was it the book The Pencil? Where the guy
Yeah. I spend a lot of time thinking about materials and stuffs and like prosthesis as a disability scholar. So like,
we will probably with the new 3D printers try to get certified into creating
Yes.
some of those prosthetics.
that is so cool. I also just assumed that this is the type of, okay. Great. Just double checking that I could, in fact, store things here. Oh, okay, well, that's
First rule
great.
of motorcycles. Well, probably different.
So, I'm bad at this, turns out.
Kids don't like that I stack them. I just asked them.
Can you dry out your motorcycle?
As soon as I dry off this child.
Can you make another child?
Can I make another child?
Quite easier than a bike, right?
Oh man. Okay. Oh man, this is great. We're gonna have to get that motorcycle in order to have the delivery actually work, because it's too much to carry on the back.
Oh, you're Captain Morgan.
A little, right? Oh man, this is just, I'm off to a great start. We're 20 minutes in and I can't get past a river. Okay, let's be strategic about what can be left behind. I'm so tempted to go back for this fight. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. That's fine. It's just gone now. Cool, we'll do this back-breaking labor by hand. This is fine. This is gonna be fine. There has to be a motorcycle or something somewhere.
There's like 3 over here.
Oh man, the physics of this are just rough and bad. This hurts.
Yeah, I feel like you're gonna fall over every
I
time.
mean, I feel like I'm just gonna absolutely fall over every time.
Yeah. Like that.
Like, entirely bad. This is not my finest hour. This is not my finest delivery.
Said Churchill never.
Right. Love the comparison. Thank you for like thinking that that's where we're going here. I'm going to. There's an art paper.
And then send him a picture of Alex. Wait, just send him a picture of the
Let me see if I can offload anything here. Nope, because everything else needs to be delivered. These resins can go away. That is taking up some space.
From Maine? Where was it?
Alright, that's somebody else's problem now. Son of a... It's my problem.
And
Oh.
you should laugh at the.
No, you should absolutely laugh. This is bad. I'm doing it bad. There's a bike right there. We're gonna grab that bike.
You want me to add us?
So, I'm on the struggle bus in the game, I'm on the struggle bus in real life. How are y'all feeling these days? What are we excited about? What are we optimistic about?
Nay. Just looking forward to May.
May is the answer. All right.
Not May, June.
Very nice. Oh, that is our bike we left. Great.
Swept the Razzies, the Postman?
Apparently.
That's like crazy talk.
I mean, best movie ever. All right.
I'll do the mustache. I'm gonna walk. Yes. I'm sorry.
Engineer. Let's get on the road. Here we go, making deliveries. Things are rolling up. The ball is rolling up. I mean, the roads make everything easier. It also maybe removes some of the conflict, but I'm okay having a conflictless delivery. Sometimes things in life can just be easy.
Well, it's nice that you now appreciate the conflict
Right.
in your delivery.
Absolutely. Suffer first, accessibility later. That can't be right.
It's like all the human stories.
Seems like all the human stories. Sure, yes. I mean, what I am seeing is a lot of metal on this road that I will be collecting later after this delivery to give to the rest of the road.
Yeah.
For the hours on Saturday, will they just roll over to next week?
You can take them as extra hours if you would like.
I'm just asking because I'm at 20.5. Because I stayed here 1 extra hour.
So if you did 22 hours this week, it would not hurt my feelings.
Okay, and then just do only 18 next week?
No, you can still do your...
Oh, okay.
You can occasionally go over 20.
Okay.
And
The
especially
joys
since we're
of
having this
HR.
we're having this whole Saturday thing, that can be an extra that we're
I
not.
just didn't want to get you in trouble.
No, and I certainly
Aw.
appreciate all of that.
Thank you.
No, yes, Tommy had asked that question earlier. I probably should have made it more clear to everybody, but yeah.
Wait, what did I ask?
About the hours Saturday.
Meeting the freshmen, the first years.
I wish I got to do what they're going to do. I was a
Honestly?
freshman. I wasn't even on campus my first semester.
Oh, because COVID? Or?
No, I had to stay home. My mom got diagnosed with AS, and it was pre-diagnosis, so we didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
So she was just in pain, and so I was helping take care of her. And then I got on campus, and then it was COVID.
And then it was
Yay!
body minds and university, right? Like
Yep.
it is very hard to have a body and be a student. Or it's very hard to have a body. Let's just start there, right?
No, I often feel myself, thankful I am to have growing up when I grew up, like we were talking,
Sure.
You know, people
With,
have forgotten all the things I
Postman.
have done. You can't Google it. There's no video out there that's going to haunt me.
I mean, welcome to stream. It's this.
Yeah.
But yeah. Certainly, the relationship between technology, publicity, privacy, and documentation makes some things really harder. Doing this delivery has just made this man love us. We have extra power legs, and I'm very excited about this. Because again, doing people favors gets you compensated, I guess.
And I don't want it to be magically late August, because then that thing's fall is just, I don't want to go from this to fall.
No.
I need a really slow summer is what I need.
Shout out to a really slow summer. I
I
value
have a
that.
lot of projects I've been putting off to this really slow summer, though. So,
No vacations, only grind.
yeah.
I am trying to figure out if I can/should. Oh, we can deliver robots from here? Sure. I guess we can make this delivery.
Free to get sushi tomorrow or no? You have no idea.
I guess I just want to deliver this man underwear.
A noble endeavor.
Thank you. I'm trying to figure out if, in order to keep this momentum and Twitch affiliate status, if I need to keep streaming during the summer. And I think the answer is yes, and I don't know how that's going to happen. Because the thing that we are going to get, and the thing that, like, will happen at the end of this stream, actually, is official affiliate status, which means, like, custom emotes, VIP status, et cetera, et cetera. And I want to keep that. I don't want to, like, lose momentum or track for next semester to have to, like, reset.
Right. So what's your summer like?
My summer is some research. My summer is some teaching.
All the sessions?
Just summer session 2.
Okay.
Maybe some light travel. I will be going to several places in November and October. So I'm trying to put like 4 professional, responsible things.
Right.
So maybe some fun travel during the summer instead of professional travel.
So there are some opportunities to stream.
There are, yeah.
Just, yeah, okay.
Brittany has a busy summer.
I'm not going to have a busy summer.
And I want that for you. It's what you deserve.
No. So I just bought the most expensive plane ticket I have ever bought and not left a continental United States.
Where to?
North Carolina.
Oh, yeah.
It was horrible right now. I guess with the gas in it. But yeah, so my daughter's second engagement party.
Okay.
But she's getting married in November, so I'm really
Yeah.
not doing anything else fun this year. But next year I got plans.
That's very fun. I love long train rides.
I have done most of the East Coast by train.
I went Connecticut to Georgia by train.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's a pretty good stretch, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I've been from Florida to New York.
Nice.
But yeah, I like going by train. Now my parents did they did like the cross-country open-ended trip. And
Uh-huh.
I think they went west by the southern route and back east by the northern route that they could get off and stop wherever they wanted and then get back on.
That's
Had the
pretty cool.
sleeper cars and so.
I had a very violent exit there. That was not my intent. But I think that sounds luxurious.
I think that would be awesome. Yeah, I hope to replicate that one day.
Indeed.
She said, when you get off here, if we wanted to stay an extra day, it didn't matter. We could, or if we saw something along the way in the
Very
valley,
nice.
oh, let's get off here. And just
Yeah.
that sounds.
Takes the stress off of the travel.
Yeah. They would mostly sleep on the train and have their days in wherever they wanted to do it. Occasionally they sleep
Yeah.
in a motel or something, or have an extra day somewhere.
Do you feel like these delivery, like these preppers are getting less enthusiastic? So like, I don't know. I'm like, I don't know, Craftsman, you could be a little bit more. You could be a little bit more. I drove a motorcycle for this.
I just sold my motorcycle a couple of months ago.
Oh, that's so sad.
It is.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
It is kind of emotional.
Yeah, I mean, we get attached to vehicles.
Yeah.
And motorcycles are more tactile than most. A different sensory experience, a different relationship.
I'm doing this
That's why I think that, so when you talk about you ride motorcycles, you drive cars.
Right, yeah, very
It's
different.
just that choice of,
And I will say in this game, with the gameplay mechanic, like having access to a vehicle, having access to roads, really creates a different experience. And like the pleasure changes from like, uh-oh, now I have to like stabilize all the time to, I can ride, like there's freedom, there's more mobility.
and you can look further afield for,
Yeah.
I'm guessing, I haven't played this game yet.
I mean, you're here.
Yeah. I'm just hanging out. Oh, what do we got? Yeah, let's get this Chicago trains. Train to Houston, first long train travel.
All right.
Yeah. Train travel is awesome. It's so relaxing. It was really fun when I used to smoke decades ago. Because I always had the bar card, and you'd go sit there and smoke and play cards because there was all these other people hanging out. The other miscreants of society.
Train people.
No, it was always fun. Always had a good time.
Hi guys.
Have a great evening.
Have a
Be
good
safe. Don't hurt those we love.
That's a great message.
Depending on the definition of meat.
Yeah, no, any of us,
Incredible.
yeah. We were kind of family. Hurt the ones we dislike.
Yo, I will say for folks online that like streaming in the iCreate Lab has been the best opportunity of this semester because they are like a little family in here and it's so sweet.
No, we are. And they choose to hang out here because most of these are not even on the clock.
Right. A lot of folks sort of hanging out, doing the art, finishing up projects, tie-dyeing, in celebration of innovation and creativity.
Yay! It seems like
Oh, man, I have to stop doing this.
Oh, what did you do?
I keep hitting the wrong dismount button.
Oh, he's got a lift now.
I mean, trying to find that weight after just launching off with a very tall order.
That would hurt.
It's not great. I will say it's not taking anything off of my HP, but it is damaging my cargo. So it creates, oh, son of a...
Don't drive off the edge of that.
I mean... I ain't going to school for driving. Okay. This is what I'm trying to like pump resources into so that we have a road here. Let's see if I can pick anything up. Nope, no materials. Son of a gun. I'm assuming it's that way, but probably not. Alright. Oh, wait. We have to get this bike over there for the full cargo delivery. Son of a gun. How do I... And now it's back to Dr. Wakey versus the environment with extreme operating. I'm glad bikes don't have meticulous HP here in this game, otherwise things would be bad for me. This is the most undelicate bike ride. And if I'm just going full like junkie, every time people use our roads, that does some stuff. Oh. Man, we got overburdened a lot so far. Alright, gonna make the rest of this delivery, and then we'll do like a full-blown story mission. We'll like move the plot forward. I got hung up in, Alright. Alright.
This trash can has peed a little bit.
This folks in the iCreate lab are cleaning up after a long day of correcting. Alright, delivering the parcel cargo. Maybe sending a robot to do something.
She's more than welcome to come. I'm just shellfish. You're allergic to starfish, and I don't want to take you to a sushi restaurant.
Quite frankly, my body is aching after carrying all of that.
Oh, there's also
In here, and in here. I'm pointing to my heart and my spine.
other than muscles that one time. And salads.
She likes sushi.
Okay, then that's totally fine. I just didn't want to put you alive.
Alright, getting this validation, soaking it up.
Where? Oh, she. I can't say it right. It's Oshi and Sushi. But trying to say it all together sounds like
All right. I'm going to put some stuff in the share locker to take some of this weight off of our back, and then take on a new delivery. Share in the load.
You can access the share locker to collect.
So again, another sort of form of gameplay for collaboration, that like donating stuffs to other players to help them out. We don't need these resins. Man. And I think that's going to free up a lot of space for us. So I don't know, maybe part of this game is about building a radical asynchronous commune as we rebuild America.
An ashram.
All right, weather station. How many of these do I have? One. So one PCC should be fine. No, you are... This is, yeah, no apologies. No apologies during COVID times. That is my rule. Part of me... We've got bikes outside. We don't need a new bike. I just want to make a new bike.
I understand, yeah.
Okay, our load is very manageable. We can knock this out and connect the weather station. I hope. I also suspect we're going back into like BT territory.
Oh, you move faster.
I mean, now that I'm not overburdened, right? Yes.
Nice.
Let's make a quick plot. I think somebody wants a ladder there, and we have a ladder. I think ladder, climbing anchor, safe house, weather station. Oh, this is going to be harder. Down, up, weather station.
Oh my gosh, who else would do that? Mike. Oh.
All right. This is my busted route. Let's see what is available. I mean, this game design is so mean. It's like we gave you a motorcycle, but now we have this like craggy rocks to make sure that you can drive your motorcycle.
Proverbial middle finger.
I mean, yeah, the game is strategically designed to be mean to you, or to just like put in more
It's kind of like a bad
barriers.
relationship, right? The one that's
Oh,
always
no.
being mean and the other one's always coming back for more.
Yeah, I mean, that's yikes on bikes. Uh-oh. Help me, I'm in a maladaptive relationship with Hideo Kojima. Are you okay?
Yes.
Good.
Just scared.
It was a lot.
He's good.
Okay.
I promise no paperwork has to be filled. All I do is kick it.
That's really the important part.
Yeah, here in this I Create lab, we're all OSHA compliant.
Yeah, Alex is the only one we ever had to call.
Oh no, what happened to the house? No, I mean, we don't have to share that on stream.
No, it's not. No. If he would like to relate it.
Yeah.
But,
High output motors go to the craftsman. Part of me, I really just want to pick all this stuff up, but it's so, I'm not going to take it. I'm learning my lesson. I am learning,
yeah.
I am saying
Because you
no
want
to
something
additional
that's bad
service.
for you, you're sick.
Yeah. Now that you framed it in the terms, Okay. One of the exciting things is somebody has built a safe house here, which is a mobile rest spot. So we can pop in. I'm gonna send all the likes here. Thank you for this. We can drop in, recover sort of right stamina and supplies, and fabricate new equipment like a bike. Teamwork makes the something else work.
I am exhausted.
I mean, you were crafting all day and leading tie-dye workshops, yeah?
I mean, how's that all day?
Huh?
It says you have been all day.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It was good.
Oh,
I think everybody
we're in Muffin
appreciated it.
447 Safe House. I love the collabo. I also am fascinated by the fact that like you become sort of right sheltered by Muffin 477.
Nothing?
That's whose safe house we were in. So like other characters who've like placed these like rest points and stuff, you get to see their like handles attached to the structure. So it's like, thanks Muffin for sheltering me from the rain.
Thank you, Muffin.
Thank you, Muffin.
Oh, we get a baby flashback.
You get a baby flashback and champagne. Oh, I will say that on your birthday, Mads Mikkelsen sings happy birthday to you. And it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
The spider roll sounds good too. Can you go for a soft shell and grab?
Just talking about sushi over here.
Favorite sushi place in Corpus?
Oregon.
Word.
I've never had sushi,
Like ever?
like ever. Never had a piece of it.
I'm trying to fix it.
I need to
Sushi's
go to Origami.
origami's great.
It's so cute and it's so cheap, and it's not like cheap in a gross gas station way. It's cheap in like a you're getting your money's worth and it's still good food kind of way.
That
Solid.
was my little favorite, where I came from. My little favorite sushi place was like that.
Yeah.
It was a
It's really
bargain.
good. Only thing you have to do is make sure if you don't like wasabi, tell them no wasabi absolutely, because they will sneak it in anywhere they can.
I love wasabi.
I can't.
I only want a
Makes me
tiny
sneeze
amount of
violently.
wasabi because I really don't want to.
You
Yeah, that's
just-
not what
you don't
I'm
wanna
eating it
suffer,
for.
you know? Yeah.
I'm playing this game. I want to suffer. This
Yeah.
is. I would like to play this game while just like mainlining wasabi,
And that's your prerogative.
and that's my choice.
Yeah. My dad is like, he will pick out the hottest hot sauces ever. And listen, he can tolerate it. Like, he's got like 0 taste buds left in his mouth and turns them all off. But
Ceviche, yes.
he will just add way too much consistently. And then he'll be like,
Struggling for
He's
I'm
just
not
sitting
sure
there
what the
like,
pleasure principle of
yeah,
that is.
he's in so much pain. And he's just like,
And I used to like, have spicy things so my forehead was kind of sweat, but that was really.
Speaking of sweating, this is the Ghost. And I'm gonna try and outrun Ghost on a motorcycle. So that's
where's Bill?
all around us.
Oh.
But I'm hoping to avoid literally all of that by driving really quickly. Oh, thank God. The stealth missions are not something that I'm great at. Oh. No, apparently this off-roading.
That's some serious off.
We need a road game. That's what I need.
So true.
I figure we'll finish this delivery to the weather station, call it an evening. Think about life, love, and the pursuit of something.
The Yoshi sushi is the best.
This is so far away. So far away.
And ceviche,
I think.
I love ceviche. I actually took a ceviche making class when I was in
Ooh,
Peru.
fancy. Costa Surf's legit.
Is it?
Yeah. They took me there on my campus visit for the job.
Okay, nice. So, that's good.
Okay, I've decided to just like climb up the entire way, so oops. These are steps now.
Now, does Costa Surf have sweet potato with their ceviche?
Not that I know of. Oh, this is deceptive. This is mean. That river looks like you could ford it, but absolutely you cannot. That is red all up in that. Thanks for the track. This is probably not the best way, but it's the way I am choosing. Cutting across. What are we excited about next week? Week 14? Week 15. What does our future hold?
What do we have next?
I
Oh, the poetry karaoke next
poetry
week.
karaoke next week.
Yes. I do know
Fantastic.
something, yeah. And our One Button Studios are acting up that they've been working on the last 2 days and got most of the quirky bugs out.
That is important.
Yes.
We are starting one of my favorite pieces of contemporary fiction, a graphic novel. My favorite thing is Monsters by Emil Ferris. It is an absolutely gorgeous text that I'm throwing at my monster novel class.
That sounds cool.
It's like, Brittany will know this reference. It's a little like extremely loud, incredibly close, like child detective narrator. Except she's like a 13-year-old immigrant child who is obsessed with the Universal Studio monster movies and horror comics, and draws herself as a little werewolf detective. And it's the cutest thing. I typically can't stand like child protagonist narrators, but I'm very excited
There's
to
an
do this.
exception that proves the rule.
Yeah, and it turns out if you just like turn them into little werewolf like investigator girls, I care.
The precocious kid trope.
It's the precocious kid trope, but this one's done in a way that's not offensive or sort of, I think, invested in autism aesthetics. The Jonathan Safran Foer version is like low-key. The Jonathan Safran Foer version and the Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, Mark Haddon, is about sort of like playing on neurodiverse children for like cute narrative technique, and I don't love it.
I was wondering if I actually heard autism.
You did.
Or, okay,
Yeah. Oh, it's Autism Awareness Month also.
it is. I wish I could be less aware, but
Heard. All right. Come on, 3 stars. Okay. 2 and a bit.
actively streaming.
I mean, we have a very crafty soundscape tonight. I mean, and they're wrong, Brittany, and they're wrong.
What happened?
That Jonathan Safran Foer's child narrative, or Extremely Loud and Incredibly Close, or whatever that novel is coded, is like autism coded, or like neurodiverse coded. And not in a way that helps the narrative, in a way that just feels a little reductive. Have you read Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime? People loved it. It's a version of what we call sort of narrative prosthesis. Yeah. Ugh. I'm over Foyer as an author. I'm over that particular like modern New York school of like authors, whomst were men.
Yeah, can we get some new material?
Can we get some new material? Can we get some new less men?
Just randomly. Wow.
Alright, and we have access to a whole bunch of new stuffs, new structures that we can build for folding in with the weather station. It's that, yeah.
So hard.
Good news.
They're making a new Tales from the Borderlands.
That is good news. So on that note about reciprocity, okay, that's pretty good though. Big fish.
I might order it tomorrow.
So they're introducing here a bit of a narrative shift that we have been trying to fold people into these knots, into these networks. But the more that we are doing this, we are also increasing sort of danger for being too close. So I wonder, maybe we can pick up on that theme and tension of community building, questions of being too close, and like what this sort of suggests about community, interdependence, the limits of autonomy. I mean, it's gonna be very hard not to frame it in terms of, right, like pandemic living. Which again, truly wild that this is from 2019.
You can access it via your calculations. Could be useful for plotting your routes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us for another These Things Thursday. Thank you for the iCreate Lab. Poetry karaoke at the end of the month. Book now.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I don't know what May's got yet. I haven't been before.
Have a wonderful night.